Now, oh, I know what I want to do. Oh, wait, I gotta remember what to do. Hey, Jack Squad. Let me get this all the way together. I was trying to do something. YouTube got all this new stuff they doing, and won't let you pin right. Pin your whatever you trying to pin. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, y'all. Y'all look at my peoples. Hey, peoples. I'm trying to get this together. Hey, Nick. Okay, now. I don't know what I'm doing, child. Hey, Nick. Hey, y'all. All four of y'all. Hey. Hold on. Let me get it together. I thought I had it together, but I didn't. Still ain't got it together the way I want it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Now. Hey, y'all. This still ain't how I want it. I want to see y'all. It ain't doing right. Okay, now. Now. Hey, y'all. So, like I was saying, I was trying to pin something. Oh, let me see if I can do it now. But see, when you pin stuff, it be all in your way. So I lost 4 people that quick. I'm sorry. Dang. I lost them, Nick. Because I was trying to get my thing together. Anyway, oh well. Let me try to pin it again. I did. They'll be back. Okay, I hope so. Because I was trying to get it together. Okay. Let me put my Cash App in here. Nick, what's going on? All right. See, when I pin it, it comes across on my screen. Yeah, but that's all right. Okay. That's all right. Now if I touch it, it's going to mess up. I can't see myself. Anyway, Nick, we're going to wait for a few more people. Hey, 2 peoples. Oh, yeah, I see that. I know. It took me, hey, Kimmy, it took me, I understand that it's tough for people when Mother's Day and Father's Day come around. But to be honest with y'all, that's just an emotion I never had. It never affected me one way or the other. My father died when I was 2 or 3. Don't really know him. I didn't know my mama till I was 30, so it don't affect me, right? But I understand how people, people feel about losing loved ones and they're not here and stuff like that. I was thinking about my girlfriend that passed a few weeks back, a month ago, or whatever, however long it's been. Today, because that was my girl. She was a good, great solo singer. And I was in church and they sang one of them songs or something. And I was thinking about her. So I understand that when you're grieving. I got some bad news this week about one of my cousins that I grew up with. Probably like my first best friend, to say. And thanks, guys. And so all that's in my head, right? So anyway, I get it that these days, Father's Day and stuff like that, it's tough. Hey, Jeanette. Hey. Yeah, it's so much going on. It's just so much, y'all. It's so much, right? I was telling somebody the other day, like, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. At some point, it just seems like everything crazy and everybody crazy, right? It just seems like. And that's got on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like, why everybody just can't be cool? Anyway, I know y'all got t-shirts. I'll do it later on. But, we just got to make it happen for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Now my clock is off on my system. See, like, listen, the devil be real busy right now. Like just like last week, I can see everything I'm typing. I can see what y'all saying, but my computer screen ain't went in. It says live in 18 minutes. Like, what's going on? Anyway, I ain't gonna let it worry me, y'all. Let's talk about the big thing. Let's talk about the big thing, right? But I believe he gonna beat it. He can beat it. If he get a good old lawyer, he can beat it. And that is Boosie being arrested by the Fed as soon as he come out of court, right? That was all a plan. It was all set up. And that's what happened, right? And but when I saw the video myself, I didn't see the video until a few days later. Because at first I wanted to know, why did they get him, right? What did he do? So now they said there was a video of him on IG with a gun. Big gun. Some sort of kind of gun, right? Now, before I saw the video, I said, that could have been a toy. It could have been a video shoot. It could have been anything, right? Hey, Lily Grandma, how do you go after somebody for something you don't know if it's real or not, right? So listen, I taught my sons, this is way before the world got like it is now, but I taught my sons that you have a target on your back. Conduct yourself as if you have a target. Certain things you can do, certain things you can't. That don't mean it's wrong, but you can't do it sometime, right? Hey, Denise, some stuff you just can't do as a black man, you can't do as a black woman, you can't do as a black person, you can't do. Even though it might not be nothing to us, but it's something to them, right? So, I've been told, that he has been taunting the authorities. I know I've seen a video where he got stopped and he was like, okay, is we going to jail or what? What we doing, right? Hey, Lisa Marie, is we going to jail? What we doing? He had a whop of money and he was like, it's a small change. And then he started rapping, just taunting them and being disrespectful. One thing I do know, when someone is an authoritative figure over you or can take your life or cause harm, you have to be humble and you have to be respectful, right? I like Boosie. Don't get me wrong. So then, he should have never had that. Right. So, then they said that he has been on IG with his middle finger and telling him to suck his thing and kiss his butt and all kind of stuff, right? So now you've made them mad. Right? So this is, when I saw the video, unless they got another kind of video, that, first of all, the video wasn't clear as to what he had in his back. But when I saw the video, if that's the video they're going on, he could beat that, right? Because you could say I was shooting a video, it was played, it was a water gun, you could say whatever, right? So hopefully, he can beat that. Now, I did see on IG that it's selling his, I guess that's a Bentley, a Rolls Royce. Is Rolls Royce and Bentley the same thing? I don't know. My money don't go that high, so I don't know what it is. But nice car that everybody with money have. He was selling it for $250,000 or something like that, right? $250,000. So maybe he's trying to get the best lawyer so he can beat that. Because I think that he is too old. That's what I said too when I found out what it was. I was really genuinely concerned when they took him and it took a couple of days before they said what the deal was, because you too old. That's exactly what I said. The first thing I told my nephew and them. Too old for that. You too old for those shenanigans, right? Thank you, Denise. I'm trying to get it together, right? I'm trying, it's still me, and I'm trying to do a whole bunch of stuff at one time, right? So I'm trying to get together. You see my decor? I'm trying to not look like, I'm trying to make it look like it's supposed to look, right? But, what'd you say? He be wearing tight pants? Yeah. And he's a little dude anyway. Sometimes, now, I'm going to say this. Little dudes, little tink-tinks, they can get away with wearing slim pants. They're the only ones. If you're 5'8", 150 pounds, maybe 160, you can get away with that, right? I don't like it when your pants hang down. Not no grown man, right? Yeah, thank you. I don't like no grown man look like that. Now, what Boosie need to do now, because he talk about everything. And see, they say he's always interviewing with Vlad, right? I've seen several interviews. But they say Vlad is the police, right? If he ain't the police, he connected to the police. So what Boosie needs to do is sit down, and shut the fuck up. That's what he need to do. That's what he need to do. Sit down and shut up. Now, I'm going to have to do what I had to do last week because my system want to go out. My YouTube want to go out. Let me put it back up here, child. It's always so. The devil been so damn busy. Life must be getting ready to be hella good for me. Okay, now I'm back. Now I get my words back. Okay, we back. All right, got it. Yeah, life getting ready to be great, right? Because all kind of stuff been coming my way. And the book. So Jeanette, I know Jeanette been busy. This is my girlfriend. She's been all around the world. It's going. It's still going. It's just not as fast as I want because getting my website off the ground. It's been about 2 weeks or so. I had a little hiccup last week with my website with Google. So now I looked at it yesterday. So now tomorrow I gotta get my ads and stuff. Something I've never seen. Have y'all ever seen Vlad? I've never seen Vlad. But anyway, Jeanette, it's still going. I'm still writing, just not as much because I've been working on my website for the longest, right? And it's very intricate and it's very technical and it's very a website is nothing if you don't have any traffic to it. So now tomorrow I'll be all day, probably the next day, with the ads because I did it last week. Was talking with some people for hours, but the Google merchant wasn't connecting with it. So it's a lot of stuff. So I've been doing a lot of that, but it's still coming. It's still coming. I want you to read it. It's still coming. You know, my daughter-in-law always say, man, I didn't know you did that. Oh my God, you did that? But it's coming. I'm just doing a lot of things at one time. I'm trying to, I got to get my website because that's my income. And that's what I'm doing, y'all. But anyway, all kind of stuff been going on, coming at me. And I just been dodging it, ducking it, all that, right? So that's what it is. Okay, so I'm glad my system got together. All right, my system got together. Okay. I don't know what y'all can see because when I look at my computer, it's a different look. I guess y'all see this. I don't know what y'all see. But anyway, y'all, hey, y'all. So we're going to see if Boosie, because the way I look at it, I'm not a lawyer, but I got good sense, is that he can beat that case. What they want is money. Since you ran off out the mouth, we're going to make you spend money. But then on the second hand of that, the feds don't bother you unless they know that they have you. That's my experience, right? So, I don't know if it's looking good for him or it's looking bad for him. I don't know. I hope it be looking good for him. But I hate Delightful, but I hope that he sits down somewhere. See, like I was saying, I hope he sits down. Yeah, because you're almost 50, I believe. Go somewhere and sit down. That's what I'm going to need you to do. Go somewhere and sit down, right? You Uncle Boosie now. You know what I'm saying? You don't think he getting out this time? And do you remember Kimmy, long time ago, I can't remember when, I just can't remember when, might have been the early 2000s. He had a reality show and they were showing him when he was ready to go to jail. I was feel so sorry for him and so happy. His kids was all around and all that. Do you remember that? It was a reality show. I don't know what it was called. The Boosie show. I don't know what it was called. It was a reality show and they were showing, him getting ready to go to prison, right? I don't remember what the name of it was though. And when he, because he was looking at a lot of time, and then when he didn't do all that time and got out, I was like, oh, good for him. When you've been saved, sit in your savedness, right? Sit in your savedness. Yeah, you remember, just sit in your savedness. Don't do all that, right? Don't do all that extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point you got to evolve and grow. Yeah, you're a rapper, but you can't. And see, a lot of times dudes can't leave the streets alone. He's 40. Well, I thought he was 50. Oh, he's 40. He a young 40. Oh, he a young-minded 40. Because, he did some time in jail, so really he's probably about 32. So he's still young in the head. Oh. So he was really young when he went. Oh, he's 40. Yikes. Well, it's still time. So, and he still got time. 40 is an age. There's certain milestones in your life, at least for me it was, where you change, your outlook changes. He do look older than 40. That's why I thought he was 50. You heard me say 50. I thought he was 50. Close to it. But there's certain milestones, 21, 25, maybe 30. But I remember when I turned 30, my vision was different. My vision of how I saw life was different, right? And I start to see things differently, right? And then for sure, when I turned 40 is when it's all the way, that's probably when I really got grown, right? And he has health issues. Yeah, he's a diabetic. He's a diabetic. I do know that. Yeah, so that's you got these milestones. So now he's 40. Okay, so if he's 40, maybe he's reached this milestone. When he get through this, however he get through it, whether he go to prison or whether they let him out, I hopefully in his mind he'll be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna go sit down some damn where." That's what I hope. And a drinking problem. And I wondered if he had a drinking problem, or did he just drink? I was wondering if he had a drinking problem. I was wondering that, right? I was wondering that. Did he have a drinking problem? Child, listen. Anyway, we gonna pray for Brother Boosie and hope he got a pleasant outcome. I don't know, because on one hand, they could just be messing with him, but I ain't never really know the feds to mess like that, right? Because when they come for you, they know exactly what they're talking about. Listen, I done dealt with them people before. They told me to my face. This ain't nothing what I heard. This is what they told me to my face. Me. And this the whole big story gonna be in my book because it's a pivotal point in my life. You small frack. I was running from them and all that. They said, we ain't really putting that much effort into looking for you. This is what they telling me on the phone. And then once my family talked me into going and seeing them, right? And they said, listen, you really ain't nothing, child. We can find you at any time. We just want you to come in. We got other shit to do, right? Angela Simmons in danger. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. She's in danger. You know why? Because due to the Dolph case. What you mean? Explain. Money certainly does not buy good sense. Show don't, friend. Show don't. I don't think. What about the Dolph case? Who was Gotti involved in the Dolph case? I don't know. Because they say he manifested her. And I think they make a lovely couple and they always doing stuff. I got high hopes for them. What? Oh, I didn't know that. I gotta ask my kids about that. I didn't know that. Now, I wasn't plugged into that. Really? Well, if he set it up, why he ain't in jail? Explain. If he set it up, why he ain't in jail? Ooh, my hands look too big right there. Why he ain't in jail if he set it up? Look like man hands. If he in jail, it's all coming out. He was beefing. You don't kill him because you beefing. But young dudes do stuff like that. How old is your guy? About 35 or something? I hope that ain't it, because that's going to be tragic. If that's it, that's going to be tragic for Angela, because, she had the baby daddy got killed. Because he ain't do it, they got the dude that killed him. But how is Gotti tied into that? Was that his friend? Did he know him? Did he pay him? How does he get tied into that? I hope not. Jesus Christ. I thought the same thing about Angela. I wouldn't want to be around. What? So he paid for the hit? Is that what y'all saying? No. It's getting heated now. Oh, I've been missing that. What happened with the man with the little teeth? Child, nothing happened with him. He never caught. Let me see. What happened with him? I told you wasn't here last week. What happened? So that was about Sunday. Monday, I talked to him briefly. Tuesday, I asked him, was we still going out on Saturday because I wanted to go to this place. Me and my friend Jeanette had went, but was trying to go. She went after me. We was trying to go, but it was crowded, right? So we didn't get in there. She went after and said she had a good time. So I wanted to go. I just didn't want to go by myself. So I asked him, because that was going to determine if I was going to keep talking to him for the rest of the week, because I wanted to go hang out. So Lily Grandma, when I asked him, he was like, well, we'll see. Ain't no we'll sees, nigga. No we'll sees. Right? So at that point, I've already clocked out. I've already checked out, put the switch down. It's a no, because I don't like you. Anyway, right? You're not about to well see me and want me to keep talking, think we're going to keep talking in hopes that you take me somewhere, because I really want to go. I can get in my car and go myself. Right? So, we never talked again. Talked Tuesday. After he said we'll see, he ain't never called me, and I ain't never called him. And that was that. But that's how it goes. I keep telling people that's how it goes. I date guys. Yeah, I do. I do a lot of dating. One time dates, right? Yeah, with his little teeth self. He was little. His whole everything was little. I don't even like little dudes, right? And I didn't pay him no attention that day I met him, because he quickly got in his truck and he was sitting up over me. So I got a low car. I got a small, I got a low car, right? So I didn't pay his size. No, I couldn't really see it. I just see his little head, right? He wasn't my type, and nothing. He was gross. He wasn't my type. He did sound promising that before I went on the date. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all one more time. Once he pulled up, and he was a gentleman, he got out the car to let me in, and he had the blunt in his hand, I was done. I don't care about you smoking weed. It's how you present yourself, right? It's how you present. That's just like me coming out with a cigarette dangling out, blowing smoke. That ain't attractive, right? You know what I'm saying? This is our first little date. That ain't attractive. And he was dirty. Yeah, he worked in a nursing home. He the maintenance director. So they cleaning and doing stuff, and he was putting in air conditioners or TVs. Whatever he was doing, he was using his hands. You didn't go home, and his fingernails was dirty. Did I tell y'all that? I don't like dirty fingernail niggas. I don't like that. Go home and get yourself together. Especially after I done greased and teased, shellacked. I'm shellacked. And here you come looking like you just come out the dirt pile, right? Ain't like that. But I was hungry. I had saved up because I don't eat a lot. So I know I'm going to eat. I won't eat that much during the day, right? So, as I was sitting there and looking at him, I knew the only way I was going to go somewhere else with him is he was going to have to be doing some big, fantastic, big daddy stuff, right? I knew I wasn't going to be going nowhere with him. I knew that, right? No more in life. And the only reason why I talked to him, like I said, I wanted to go to this place me and my friend had went to. So that's the only reason why. But anyway, y'all, I ain't, I keep trying, and I told a guy today, listen, I'm a lady, and you're going to treat me as such. Or if you don't want to, go ahead on and find somebody that let you treat them how whatever they, because I'm a lady. I'm a lady. He want me to, hey man, y'all, he want me to, this is what he said to me, y'all, and tell me if I'm wrong. He said, now he lives a little ways in Georgia, but he got a business here in Atlanta, right? He lives somewhere, country town in Georgia, right? Like an hour and a half away. I don't forgot where he said he lives. I forgot. But, so, today he said, I done blocked him too. Let me tell y'all this story real quick. So, he said, I said, you have to come get me. Now, this turned me all the way off, but we kept talking. See, I listen very keenly, and once you say something to me, it don't never go away, and I know I ain't gonna fool with you, right? Unless you do some magical stuff, right? So he said, so you want me to come, he said, I'm gonna come all the way there and get you, and bring you back, and then bring you back. Yeah, if you like me, that's what you're gonna do. You want me to drive to you. I'm not doing that. So, I said, well, we could date, here, because he got business here, right? We could date here, right? It is, friend. I'm telling you. I wish I had all this since 20, 30 years ago, I swear to God. Because it only takes one thing, and it's like, no, right? And that's why I'm single. This is the reason why I'm single. If I'd have been listening like I listen now, I would have never had a man, right? So anyway, he said, so I said, well, I'm not driving, just come see you. I said, I know, he got these businesses and all this stuff. I guess women run after him. I think he told me that when he was married, women still wanted to be with him even though he was married. Like, I don't care nothing about all that, right? So I said, well, I'm sure that, you can find somebody that's to your liking, because I'm not doing that. I'm a lady. You're going to treat me as such. If you like me, you're going to date me. You're going to court me. You're going to come get me. And that's what it's going to be. I said maybe a couple months down the line, I get to digging you. Yeah, I come see you. But I'm not doing that now. I'm not doing that, right? Yeah, and he wasn't that cute. He wasn't, yeah, no. So he said, first of all, I'm not driving to you, just the principle of it, right? I said, secondly, if I wanted to, I'm not putting my gas in there. I don't have no money. I told you I ain't working. My tires, my car, I'm not putting all the miles on my car, right? He said, well, no, I'm gonna take care of you. You need tires, I buy tires. He got big Willie then, right? That's not the point for me. I said, I don't know you enough to be running down there where you at. Let me get to know you here, and maybe I might. Now, was I wrong, y'all? Was I wrong? Because I'm not, you gonna come up here once. He said, I'm gonna come here once, and we're gonna go somewhere. Then you gonna come down there where I'm at. No. Nigga, no. I don't know what's wrong with dudes. And I guess women be doing that, but I'm not doing that. I don't even like to get on the highway. I don't even drive the highway here. I go through the city. I'm not doing that. Yeah, Kimmy, that's what he said. Like, no, I told him today, so listen. I had said to him, he was talking all this Big Willie stuff. I said, well, listen, I'm trying to get ads, and that costs money, right? You have to be, yeah. I ain't even scared of him. It wasn't the fact that I was scared, it's the principle of the thing, right? Because if I was to go somewhere, I would take my thing with me, but I don't like you enough for that. And the problem I had, when we had this conversation the other day, nobody wants to get to know nobody, right? You just want to get started with whatever they think they're going to get started with. I don't operate like that. Right? And I know I ain't never said that. I know I don't come off as that, and that ain't how I operate, so, and I told him that before we had that conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. If you're interested in me, you have to show me some interest. He had nerve to say something about something to the same effect for him. You're a man. I had to keep saying, you're a man. I said, listen, I'm not the person for you. Find the one for you. I ain't mad at you. Find the person that's going to do all that and be all that. Find that person. So anyway, he had told me that to send him my link to my website, so I did that. So I waited about 15, 30 minutes, and I called him and said, did you get the link? And he said, he hadn't looked at it. What did he say? He said he hadn't looked at it, but I'm going to call you right back and hurry it up. Now, this is what I told him before. I said, you kind of move like you got a woman, right? So he said, I'll call you back. I said, you ain't got to call me back. Don't worry about calling me back. And I blocked him. Now, I don't know if he called back or not, but don't worry about calling me back, because I don't have time for this. I don't want to have to explain. I don't have to have a tug of war with a man. I've been with men who, when they like me, they show me they like me. I'm not getting ready to tug of war with you. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But anyway, enough of them Negroes. I hope that's not the case with Angela. Now that I know that, so I got to answer the question again, right? You are correct. A man asked me to drive to him in a different city for a date. Oh, no. No. Where they get that from, friend? Where is they getting that from? No. Chivalry it is. And they keep saying it ain't, but it is. I'm not coming to see you. Now, if you my dude, we got a liking to each other, oh yeah, I'm gonna ride the wheels off, right? But initially, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And what I'm realizing is I don't want to offend nobody. Because sometimes I be talking and I offend people, and I don't want to offend nobody. But these Negroes is cut different, a little different. But I don't know if it's the country in them, or I don't know what it is. I don't know. Can't say what they was like in Charlotte, because I didn't really go nowhere with the pandemic, right? These guys are not men. No. But I got friends, like I said, all over. My friend Jeanette, she in Charlotte. I got friends all around the country, right? And I got a cousin in Texas. I might be moving to Texas, y'all. I swear to God, I might be moving to Texas. I swear. Hey, Tammy. And my daughter was down there. They say the men different. I don't know. You know, I don't know. But I did go down there, and I had a guy friend down there for briefly. When my cousin first moved there before I moved to Charlotte. But that's because they used to them online. Is that what that is? Because you know, the man I met at the Walmart, you know, I done met dudes outside. They think like that. Like, what's that about? Like, in Texas, is they? I ain't never paid attention. I gotta look and see. But my cousin keep telling me. She keep telling me. She keep telling me. Keep telling me. Keep telling me. I think they are the same everywhere. Yeah, friend. See, my friend, that's my friend. We. She ain't gave up. I ain't gave up. But I got some friends that have straight gave up. I just can't give up because God don't want me by myself. He don't want me by myself. I'm too young for that. But anyway, now that I know what y'all just told me about, yeah, just like, wow, that's. I don't know. I wouldn't feel safe. Is that why they keep going out the country on dates? Is that why? They were just in Greece. They was before that. And then she would put on IG, we just wake up and go places. We don't plan. I know we don't go on dates. We go places or something, she said, right? I don't know about that one. I don't know. Whoever asked me that question, Kimmy, I don't know about that one. I don't know. She in love now, though. Too many Russians put everything on Instagram, don't even know. Yeah, I never understood why people do that. But you know, they're celebrities. Because you know what I was thinking when I see them? They're a very nice looking couple. When I see them, I'm like, do they take the photographer goes with them because they over there? Somebody taking the pictures and doing the filming, right? She do seem happy. That's what I said. That's gonna be crushing. That's gonna be crushing. Her sister is in a good. Let me tell y'all something. Her sister's in a movie I watched this morning. Dang, on BET, a new movie. I watched. It was a good movie. I can't forget the name of it, but it's a good movie on BET, a new one. I watch all the BET movies, y'all. What I'm watching now is on Lifetime. Did y'all see? Speaking of, did y'all see the Mary J? I'm really proud and happy for Mary. Lifetime has made 2 movies, and Mary's executive producer, and it's based off her songs, Real Love and Strength of a Woman. So I watched Real Love earlier, and I've started Strength of a Woman. I'm going to finish it when I finish with y'all. They got travel cameras they use. So what that mean, travel cameras? Where they set it up somewhere or something? What that mean? Cause it's good, Nick. The movie is good. It's a feel-good movie. It's a feel-good movie. The first one. I'm on the second one. I think it came out last Saturday. I forgot about it till yesterday. Like the type that loves hard and falls quickly. Yeah. Well, she's been in the limelight all her life. She's been in the spotlight. You know, Bow Wow liked her. Master P's son Romeo liked her, but she didn't like them. They too little boyish for her. I see that because the men that she was with were men, right? So then the baby daddy got killed. She might like that. You know, we like bad boys. Y'all know that. I see the guy they were looking at. Oh, really? How did he pass? Did somebody do something to him? So I see everybody's using unalive now. I saw that on TikTok. That they use unalive. They use unalive. We can't use the word dead anymore. Is that not a good word? Somebody tell me. What's the reason why we don't use that word? But I hope that's not the case. But I think at this point it's too far gone. She's not gonna go anywhere. She's not gonna go anywhere. I hope that's not the case. Jeez. That's sad, y'all. That's horrible. That's horrible. Anyway, y'all, let me talk about what y'all think. Now listen. What are y'all's thoughts on Sukihana being, to me it was sexual harassment, by somebody asked me about it last week, YK Osiris. Now I ain't never heard of him until last week, right? I still use dead or deceased, but everyone is different. Oh, okay. What y'all think about Suki? Now, let me give you my thoughts. Suki was on the interview. They was down here. Everybody was down here for, I forgot what they was down here for, but the fight. So, it was a panel of folks, everybody talking, the panel was rotating, right? I never got into her. Who? You never got into who? They powwowed him. So, Suki was there. The guy, YK, first he was rubbing her on her shoulders, right? But I still don't know why either one of them are. Rubbed on her shoulders. That in itself was wrong. And so people were thinking that they knew each other, they had a relationship, they was cool, something, right? Then he grabbed her face and kissed her in her mouth. Now me, I probably would have punched her. It has been a tussle or something, right? And she probably was in shock. And then they said she went home and she cried. Okay? And she felt like she don't know how to take up for herself. So now, let's dissect this. People, you can have a persona, right? And that not be who you really are, right? And now I'm thinking that, which I thought it before this, that was her persona, that was her way, excuse me y'all, that was her way of coming up in the music industry, right? Because I watched the interview that A1 did, and A1 is Candy's DJ, right? He was very sexually aggressive to her. And Candy was just laughing, right? So because Suki dressed like she dressed, and say her lyrics are explicit, sexually explicit, and she talking about eating this and eating that, and sucking this and doing that, right? And so people guys especially, are taking her at her word and think they can just walk up on her and do whatever and say whatever and do whatever to her, right? My opinion is you can say all kind of stuff out your mouth, right? But nobody should touch you and nobody should speak to you aggressively. And when I was watching an interview with A1, which is Candy's DJ, he's when her speak on its show, he's the right-hand man or whatever you want to call it. He was so sexually aggressive, right? Now, I also heard that they didn't show the whole thing, and she was giggling or something. It might have been a nervous giggle, right? And he actually showed her a picture of his penis on his phone, just like this. He did just like that, right? And told her, "Come on, we can go back here." And he put his tongue here, and he, And she was like, "Well, that's something you say when you're in the bedroom, but not right now." She told him that in a nice way, but he went on and on and on, right? That was a few weeks back. Now, this guy just grabbed her in her face or her neck and kissed her in her mouth. Like, I don't care what she was saying. Nobody has the right to do that, right? And what make you think that? Why did you think that was cool? That's the part. Why would he have a picture? Because dudes is weird like that. Child, ain't nobody sent you nothing. Dudes sending them out. Girl, like it's like a coupon. Dudes do that. Dudes do that. And don't ask me why. Let me tell y'all something. One of my friends from Charlotte, I think he reached out to me on Facebook or something. Messenger or something, right? And I said, call me, because, I still got the same number. So I said, call me, right? So he called me. And we said a couple words. And, I never liked him, right? He was okay when I first met him for a brief second. But I didn't like him, right? Because he was a little, he didn't like him. So, the first thing he did after we hung up, child, was send me a picture. I didn't respond. He never called me back. Dudes do that. Dudes do that. Like, what else I do? Woohoo, yippee! Like, I never got that because I never got that, right? But dudes do that, and they got. I believe all dudes got pictures of it in their phone. I believe if they think they got some. The dudes that think they got some all got pictures of it in their thing. That's what they got pictures of it in their phone. That's just what I'm gonna say. That's just what I'm gonna say, right? So, anyway, Suki, what time is it? So Suki, what y'all say? Was Suki disrespected? Do y'all think she deserved that? Or do you think he was wrong? But she set herself up to be seen that way. The stuff she has done online is disgusting. It is, even if they don't have much. They do it even if they ain't got much, huh, Tammy? I know, because people just, girls, child, listen. Today is Takeoff. What's Takeoff 29th birthday? Is it? Okay, 29. Even if they don't, listen. listen. Hey, Sheila. Sheila, we talking about, somebody said something about dick pics. And I said, I believe all dudes who think they got something have a dick pic in their phone. What you say, Sheila? And then Tammy said even if they ain't got that much, they got a picture of it. And that's some dudes do. That's these new wave dudes. I don't know, new era dudes. That's what they doing. Let me tell y'all something funny. I told y'all this before. I had a man send me one with his underwears on, and he had on some we call them what we used to call them, Superman drawers. He had on, Fruit of the Loom. I don't know what they is, right? I don't wear men's drawers, but he had on a pair of them. And I was talking to him on the phone when he sent it, and I didn't say nothing. I just kept talking to him, and then he got upset because I didn't say nothing about it. I don't even know who Suki. Oh, you don't know who Suki is? She was definitely disrespected. Suki is. They do that, Sheila. Suki is the girl. She's on Love and Hip Hop. She was an IG famous before she got on Love and Hip Hop, and now she's a shot to the top. But she has very graphic and explicit lyrics. Eat them ASS and she, all this stuff. She got girls saying that, like she just say all kind of stuff. And she's Suki with the good coochie or something. But she's a personality. She's a big personality. That's what she is. She's a big personality. I actually like Suki. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of thought that what she was doing was to promote herself and to go big, however way she could. Before he said, I know. The pic ruins it. Let me tell y'all this funny story. Now I'm all off track, but let me tell y'all this funny story. It was a dude like me, right? Nice looking dude. On Facebook and social media stuff, people get in your inbox and stuff, right? He's a nice looking dude. He lived here in Georgia somewhere, right? So he sent me a picture one time, and I didn't pay that much attention. Because when they do that, I don't pay that much attention, right? So one day I just happened to look at it and blow it up because his feet was at the end. His feet, I guess he was laying in the bed, I don't know. Child, his toenails was this long, right? Grossed me out. He'd have been cool had he not sent me that picture because his feet was showing. His feet was horrible. And the reason why I bring it up because we was talking and he was like, I like a man to get his feet done. And he was like, yeah, he go get pedicures. He was just lying, telling me all the stuff he thought I wanted to hear. Child, he looked like he could have climbed trees with them feet. You have to ask people permission. You can't just kiss someone out. Right. He had on some tighty whities. That's what I thought they was called, tighty whities. Yeah, he had on some tighty whities, right? And, it was so funny. Like, listen, I done experienced some of the funniest stuff, right? And dudes be dead serious. And I think to myself, Lily Grandma, had I had the sense I have now, I probably would have never been in a relationship, right? Because I didn't listen to the keywords that they were saying, you cute, I like you, or you got money, or, the simple stuff, right? Because when I'm talking to dudes, they blow it really right away. Right away they blow it. If we make it to a date, they're going to blow it on the date. 9 times out of 10. 99 out of it, they're going to blow it. That's been my experience, right? That's been my experience, y'all. That's been my experience. I don't care where I meet them, how I meet them. That's been my experience. I don't care if we talk for 1 day or talk for 10 days. When I go out, if they don't cut themselves off, during after a conversation or two, surely when I go on a date, it's over with. Surely. That's been my experience, and I hate that for myself, but I can't, and I'm not desperate. I am lonely. Wait. I don't know if I'm alone or lonely or both. I don't know. But I'm single, but I'm not desperate to be, because you're going to agitate me. Like when people always say they just doing it because they have a man, but don't that would get on my nerves. Whatever it is I don't like would get on my nerves too bad to be tolerated. I couldn't tolerate it, right? So I don't know, but you got to listen. You got to listen to what they saying, right? But the dudes send the pics, child. They send the pics like it ain't nothing. And want you to talk about it. It can seem a bit cowardly. Hey, Shani, my girl Shani, what's going on, Shani? Shani, let me tell you something. I just seen your video today when you was at Walmart. Y'all follow my girl Shani. She got a YouTube. This is my homegirl. Them dresses was cute. Them dresses, did you buy any of them dresses? Did you buy any of them or all of them? Because they all was cute. Especially, I like that dress with the pockets. I like the black one and the blue. I liked all them dresses. It was cute. I can't tolerate much anymore. Me either. I can't either, Sheila. I can't. I just can't, right? I can't. If you don't come to me like a gentleman, if you don't come to me like a man, I can't. And I can't got time to raise you and tell you how to be, right? You bought 2 of them? Yeah, them dresses was cute. Them dresses was real cute. Yeah, I can't tolerate it. So Shani, Shani younger than me. So Shani, some of my friends on here saying, do men have dick pics in their phone? And I said, yes, absolutely they do. Yes, they do. They have them in their phone. What say you, Shani? Shani got a dude, though. I think she's been with a long time. But, so she might not know. She might not know how they clowning out here in these single streets. She might not know. But, yeah, they got them pictures in there, child. They got them pictures. And what I don't get is, you put the cart before the horse. I had to tell a guy that the other day. Might have been that same guy. Don't put the cart before the horse, right? Relax. Pump your brakes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, they got them in their phone. They in there. They ready. Here you go. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that makes them... Now, I got a story to tell about that. Y'all know I keep a story. So, I know somebody. They have been talking to this gentleman. And I ain't going to say their name or nothing, or who they is. But they have been talking to this gentleman. As soon as he sent the dick pic, she lost her mind. And I said, that's the reason why they do it. Women like her. This was a friend of mine. Soon as he sent the dick pic, she lost her mind. She had to have him then. And I told her, this might be too much information, but we grown. If you ain't grown, get out of here. I told her, play with yourself before you go on a date. She's going on a date with the man. Don't go on a date the first time meeting him and go have sex with him. She did it. Right? But as soon as she saw, and you know, I never seen that because, you know, my friends, I think, pretty cool. This was somebody that was a new friend, right? Them are weird guys, and the pic might not be real. Some of these, them news are just sitting, they real. Cause they be I can see their legs and their body. It's, you know, I done had to do, listen, y'all. I done had to do video while we videoing, you know, FaceTiming. Do that. Hey, bruh, wait, whoa. And the guy this particular guy that did it, it's about like that. That turned me off. I don't even want to talk to you no more. Just like Tammy said, you blew it. You blew it. Even though that wasn't in the cards no time soon, but you didn't blew it now because I already know what to expect. Nothing. But, yeah, my friend, as soon as he sent her the dick pic, she lost her whole mind. Her whole mind. And I was trying to talk her and coax her and do this, and don't do this, and don't do that. Child, she left right, got with that man, went, did her 1-2. I've had a guy send me a video of him getting... That is gross. Too. Like, dudes, yeah, they weird. They definitely weird out here, y'all. So if y'all say Suki put it on herself, I'm going to say Suki... So the way the world is, she put it on herself. But I'm not really, because she a woman. You can do whatever you want to do. You can walk down the street butt naked. That don't mean somebody's supposed to touch you. You know what I'm saying? And then when you talking... See, that's her persona, right? That's what she did. You know, like, look, what was the girl name? Nicki Minaj came out. She was gay and all that. I don't believe she was ever gay, right? So they just do this, and then fans just do what they're doing, right? But anyway, I think Suki, she's still a woman, and he had no business touching her. And I probably would have punched him. That's what I would have did. I know what I would have did. I would have punched him. I would have punched him, right? What y'all think about... So... Now, everybody saw that video with Joseline, right? Did y'all see that video? And is she still in jail? I didn't research that. Is she still in jail? Even though I don't know who no one deserves. You don't know who Sukihana is? Girl, she's a, what is she, a rapper? She's a rapper. Yeah. He was wrong. Yeah, he was dead wrong. But did y'all, everybody see that video with Joseline and that girl, Big Lex? Did y'all see that video? Did y'all see that video? And does anybody know if Joseline's still in jail? I hope she's still in jail, but I ain't seen nothing about her getting out. She bailed out. Oh, she bailed out? Oh, she did. I didn't see that. I ain't see that. She bailed out. Okay, she bailed out. Lily Grandma, what you got to say? Because you weren't here last week. What you got to say about it? What you got to say about that? I think listen, I want them all to go to jail. I didn't see it, but Joseline is nuts. Yeah, but that right there, she could have killed that girl, right? Or had her around her neck like that. Matter of fact, I'm telling you, I'd have grounded up my people. We would have went to their house. We would have blew down on them. Hope not in the. Oh, Joseline is the devil. Mm-hmm. But me, the dude that ran up and hit that girl, she was way over there, and he ran over there and hit her with the side of his hand. We'd got him first. We got him first. She is a bully. We'd have got him first. Let me tell you something. I don't even like Charleston White, but I just happened to catch a clip of him. He was saying if he get knocked out, what he gonna do, right? So he said, and it made a lot of sense. He said, if I get knocked out and y'all filming it, right? He said, when I wake up, if I wake up, I'm gonna shoot the people with the cameras, right? And that's how I feel about how all them dudes stood around and act like they couldn't do nothing with Joseline, and she was swinging on everybody. The niggas I know shiny, but you tell her the niggas that we know would have knocked her clean out. Knocked her clean out, right? They said her husband was he hitting her too? Now I didn't see it on the thing, but he was very intimidating and he was very aggressive on top over her, and you could see the fear in her eyes, right? Especially when she was backed up on this table or whatever she was on, you could see the fear in her eyes, and I know that she was thinking, why don't somebody get these people? I'm telling you, I'd have rounded up my people. Like right now, I got grown sons that are animals, right? I'd have rounded up my people, brothers, nephews, sons, and cousins, whoever wanted to roll. Come on, and we would that would have been the end of that. That would have been the end of that. That would have been the end of that. Somebody, cause that ain't cool, right? That ain't cool. So I wonder I didn't like I think her charges should have been more. That's what I think. I don't think Joseline can even fight. They got it. No, I don't think she can either. That's what they keep saying. Because, she got into it with Tommy. She put a restraining order out on Tommy. Tommy act just as crazy as her, right? Now, she had on a t-shirt with her mugshot. Did she? She think that's cute? Now, there you go, taunting them people. There you go. There you go. That's stupid. Now, you think that's cute. Now, when they give you them 5 years, because domestic violence, I don't know what state, what was they at down here? That was down here. I don't know what they do down here. But I know in Ohio, you can get 5 years for domestic violence, right? Oh, she had on who made the t-shirt? Her husband? Who made the dude? I don't think they married, that's just the dude. Who made the t-shirt? Oh, that's so stupid. Now people gonna buy t-shirts with her picture on it. That's what they doing. I don't know. Did COVID make people crazy? I'm trying to figure that out. Did COVID make people crazy? Now, why would you do that? Why would you? I look so in this camera right here, child, I look like my breast is huge. It ain't not. Why would you listen? You got to be humble. Nobody's humble anymore. Let me tell y'all something. When I got in trouble years ago with the feds this particular time, when I went to the courtroom, I was terrified, right? When I went to the courtroom, let me tell y'all what I said. I was like, Judge, Your Honor, ma'am, sir. Like, I called her everything. You know what I'm saying? Please forgive me. You know what I mean? You got to be humble, right? You got to be humble. You can't just be all willy-nilly in with that stuff with them people like that, right? I don't know what the laws is down here in Atlanta, but them drugs make it crazy. Yeah. I don't know what what the laws is down here regarding domestic violence and assault and all that stuff. I don't even know how they said domestic violence, because they don't live together, right? Domestic violence means y'all live together, don't it? It should have been felonious assault or something assault. I said that one humble, no one. Yeah, nobody don't want to be held accountable for nothing. People just want to do what they want to do. Y'all know what's crazy? Let me tell y'all what's crazy, right? It's crazy to me. So my son did Amber beat her up? They say that she did. In the comments, the students that were in the room say that she did. And I believe, this is what I believe, because Joseline did this on Love and Hip Hop, and she might have did it on the other show. I believe she told them, even though that they said the school, and we don't condone violence in the school out of respect for the school, BT, I believe she had them not show that, right? I believe she had them not show that. That's really what I believe. Yeah, that's what I believe. She had them not show that. But they say that she whooped her. They say Amber whooped her. That's what they say. Hmm. They say Amber whooped her. But Joseline, when they was fighting, when she was walking up swinging on people, that had nothing to do with it. I'm thinking, who are these people? There's people I know would have knocked her cold out. Cold out, right? I want to cuss, but I can't. Would have knocked her straight out, right? I didn't understand that part. I didn't get that part. I didn't get that part. Why everybody was sitting around there like they were scared of her. What? That's the state of black men today. That what y'all saw. That's how they are. Cowardly and feminine. They feminine. Dudes are feminine. I said it. Yes, I did. Hold on, y'all. I got some hot tea I got to tell y'all about. Let me see which one I'm going to talk about first. So Martell has a girlfriend that ain't Sheree. Did y'all know that? Martell from Love and Marriage Huntsville has a girlfriend. That's what they saying. And her name is Belinda. I want to say it's Belinda Carter. I can't remember her last name. I just know her first name is Belinda, right? And supposedly, I just got hip to this, so I don't have time to check it out. This is alleged. They're gonna have a reality show. It's gonna be Martell, the girlfriend, Destiny, which is his good friend Destiny that was on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and Delicious from Flavor of Love and some more people, right? Somebody else, and they say the girl got a podcast now, right? Sheila, you heard about it? You heard about it? Because I just heard about it a few minutes ago, right? I ain't have time to investigate it. Now, of course, I'm going to watch it because I watch all reality, especially if they black and they juicy and ghetto and stupid. I watch it, right? It's good entertainment. But they're saying that, I'm trying to figure out who's the producer. Is it Carlos King, right? So you heard about, she was super hyped and strong on that ish. Yeah. And she's just strong anyway. She works out, right? She's a big girl. She's 5'8", so she's a big girl. And she works out, right? So she's probably strong. But I just don't believe all that craziness. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I'd have just picked up a chair and knocked her out. I'd have knocked her out, right? But the girl that never stood a chance because dude kept standing in the way of everything, right? The boyfriend and the security and all them people, right? Well, anyway, they supposed to be a show. I'm gonna look into it tonight and I'm gonna get back with y'all. Like I said, I will be watching it. Right? I don't know when it come out, but it seemed like they took a cast picture or something and put it up, right? So I'll be watching it. If it come out, I'm gonna go find out today. Got to find out the name of it and all that because I just got hip to it just now. But I'll be watching it and see what they're talking about. And so he's not with Sheree. He has a girlfriend. Like they be getting girlfriends and boyfriends fast, y'all. Where they go to the girlfriend boyfriend stuff? Cause they be getting them fast, right? And I'm gonna see what it's about. Now Destiny's on there, and a lot of people in the comments were saying they all jealous of Mel and this. I know he won't mail back or whatever because he's, can't believe she left him. I don't think the women are jealous of Mel. I know Mel wants everybody to be jealous. Think everybody jealous of her. But I don't think they're jealous of her. I just think they're just trying to get a bag. Where they trying to get in where they fit in, right? That's what I think. So I'm gonna find out about that. And maybe they saying Ariane is gonna come on the show too. It's gonna be a whole group of a mess, right? I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. As a whole bunch of women can't get along no way on no show. Joseline beat that girl out her clothes. Yes, she did. Well, they was pulling on her. Right? And the men was all around her, pulling on her and hitting her and kicking her. Men, right? And then her husband or boyfriend or whatever he is, he's kind of a big stature guy. He was standing in the middle of it, so nobody could really actually grab her because he was blocking the way of them rescuing the girl. And they was too scared to hit him and knock him down. They was just letting it be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want him to go to jail. I want the security guards to get fired. And I want the dude that ran all the way across the room and hit that girl on the side of her head. I want him to go to jail too. I want him to get beat up, then go to jail. I want her boyfriend to get beat up, then go to jail. That's how I want that to happen. Because none of that was cool. Another thing about TV, y'all, they say that it's rumored that Tyler Perry is going to buy BET. Well, he just all the shows is on there, right? He and that would be a good thing because now it's not owned, it's white owned right now, right? So I hope he does. You know, that Oprah sold her network to white folks, but I hope he does buy it. That might be a good thing, y'all. That might be a good thing. It might, because did I tell y'all before? I don't know if I told y'all. I might have told y'all, but y'all know down here. I'm not sure it is. I don't think it is because when I was reading it yesterday, they were saying it still might. It's rumored, right? But he's I can't say this word. Philanthropic, right? He bought BET and VH1. That was a girl was helping Joseline, right? That was a girl. She looked like a dude. VH1 too, huh, friend? Well, that's good because you know that's what we watch, right? He did. He bought it already, y'all. So, because last time I was reading, they said it's rumors. No, he done bought it. Okay, good. Because he's very philanthropic. I didn't know I didn't say that right, but I can't let him go off my tongue right. Because down here, the land around his studio is owned by black folks, older black folks, and they was trying to do a eminent domain on it, and he paid their taxes for I think the next 5 years. He paid up their taxes. She from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Who is? Who you talking about from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? But so that's a good thing. That'll be a good thing. You know, that'll be a good thing. Did y'all see that Nene done broke up with her man? The African man, that nice looking African man. And she done broke up with him, and now she all over the social media taking pictures and stuff, but she's hinting to the fact that he's a narcissist, right? Congratulations are pouring in for Tyler at the news. Okay. He did acquire it. Okay. Making the first having on 2 major TV. He bought VH1 too. Oh my. Good for him. Okay. Good for him. All right. See, last night, Melissa, the girl who helped Joseline, she was from Love and Hip Hop. Oh, I gotta see who that is. Oh, good for Tyler. All right, Tyler making moves. Yes, making moves. Yes, I like that. That's a feel-good moment on Juneteenth. Juneteenth tomorrow, ain't it? Yeah. What y'all doing for Juneteenth? Is y'all barbecuing and eating watermelon? What y'all doing for Juneteenth? Oh, that is so good, Tyler Perry. Because when I was looking at something yesterday. I don't know what it was. I thought it was Google and said it was rumored. Okay, you working? Okay, good, Tyler Perry. Now, come on. Just when I be wanting to give up, I think about people who was homeless, sleeping in their car. And I ain't never been homeless, sleeping in my car, but I've been damn near close to it sometimes, right? Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I want some watermelon, but I can't find no sweet watermelon. I ain't had no sweet watermelon in about 5 or 6 years. Not in Cleveland, not in Charlotte, and not here. I just threw away a watermelon. Not just because tomorrow garbage day. You resting. I know that's right. I got to work on my website. I got to get with the ad people and do all that technical, complicated stuff. See, people, like I work with this girl who paid somebody $2,000 to get her website and do all that. I don't have that kind of money, so I got to do it myself. I got to do it. Yeah, most people do it because it's a legal holiday. You ain't got to work if your job observe it. You ain't got to go to work. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be working on my website. Hey, guys, Jack Squad, Jeanette, guys, I need y'all to go to my website and subscribe to the emails. Because in a minute, once I get my ads up and stuff, then I can send you guys sales and stuff when I have them, right? So I need y'all to subscribe. I know a few people have. I need y'all to subscribe. I threw away my... Listen, I done been throwing away... I had never in my life threw watermelons away until the last few years. Since in Charlotte, I threw some watermelons away. I done bought them from the store. And somebody told me to go to South Carolina. And because I live close to the border of South Carolina. Go to South Carolina Walmart somewhere and get them. They were sweet. I drove all the way there, got 2 of them. Threw them away. Matter of fact, them ones I bought from South Carolina was really like water. And somebody said it rained too much. I forgot somebody told me why it came out like that. I had never experienced that in my life. Then there was a man on the truck. Somebody said, well, don't get the seedless ones. Get the long ones. The long ones got the seeds in them. It was an old black man on the truck selling them. Every one I bought from him was not sweet. I ain't had a sweet, good, juicy watermelon. They done been juicy, but not sweet. I had to put sugar on it, not sugar, but the fake sugar, because I'm a diabetic, to make it taste good. The one I just had, I had to do that. I bought it from Sam's Club, right? I ain't had a good juicy watermelon, and I've been down in the South for 3 years. I ain't had one yet. Like I said, I've been to 3 states looking for a good watermelon. I haven't had one. I want one because I like watermelon. I can eat a whole watermelon for dinner. I can just sit down and eat watermelon and be cool, right? That's why I bought that watermelon from. That's why I bought that watermelon. Seemed like something was crawling on me. Y'all, there's a lot of bugs down here. I ain't used to. But I haven't had a good watermelon, right? I want a good watermelon. A juicy one. Sweet, red. And then they be red. That's what tricked me. You get, people say knock on them and you get sound like it's hollow and all that. I did all that stuff. I ain't had a good watermelon, I don't know when. And I didn't have no good ones in Cleveland. The last few years I was in Cleveland, I didn't have a good watermelon. Ain't had one in Charlotte and ain't had one here. So about 6 years I ain't had a good watermelon, a good sweet one. I want a good watermelon. Yeah, I'm happy for Tyler Perry. That's all right. I need a job for Tyler. I need to do something. Sweep a floor or something. What? That's nice. That's real nice, matter of fact. That's real nice. Oh, so speaking of Carlos King, so on Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? They took Tisha Mama off. Gone. She ain't there no more. Well, they replaced her with Stormy's mama. And Stormy's mama is trouble too. She just ain't country ass Tisha mama, right? And first she dogged out Mel. Yesterday, her and her own sister had an explosive argument, and the sister said, "If you don't get her away from me, you gonna have to get both of us out of jail." She told Stormy, right? When it went off, the mama was walking, because Stormy lived on a ranch. She lived on a big parcel of land. Mama was walking down to where they was, and she was standing there like this, and it went off. So we're going to see what happened. Now, this is quickly becoming not what it was already did that. This is not the premise, and when they try to bring it back to what it was, they don't want no parts of it, because Tisha and Marceau want to have an initiative and do this for the community. The people don't want to do it. Mel say she busy. Kimmy say whose name is gonna be. Don't nobody want to do it no more. Don't nobody want to do it. Don't nobody want to collab on nothing no more. So it's it's already began, but it's something else that it didn't start out to be, which is a lot of times what happens. You know what I think? When a reality show come out, it don't need to go past 3 seasons. That's my thought. Even though we like them, it don't need to go past 3 seasons, because then we get to start seeing all the ugliness, and people get real high up on their pedestals, and their egos get big, and they start changing. That's just my opinion, because I'm a reality head. That's just what I think, right? I think after 3, don't need to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 30. Don't need to do all that. And then if they do, like the franchise housewives, they need to switch it up every 3. Just clean it all out, change it up, because it makes it exciting, right? Even though people gonna lose a bag, but if they housewives, they already got some money. I think they need to switch it up. That's what I think they need to do. They need to switch the people up. Like Candy, let's see, she's the only original left on there. Well, Kenya too, but Kenya came after Candy, I think. Candy came season 2. All the people different, but they need to switch them up, right? That's what they need to do. They need to switch them up, or take a whole bunch of them, 2, 3, 4 of them out, and put 2. They need to mix it up to make it exciting. And then, because once everybody's egos get involved and people start hating and it just get all messy like that, right? It just get all messy. So I think they need to switch it up. That's what they need to do. They need to switch it up. They need to switch it up. That's what I think. They need to switch it up. Now, y'all, it come on tomorrow. I think it'll come on tonight. I think it come on tomorrow. My favorite, I don't care what y'all say, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta came on last week, right? Now, it's weird to watch some of these shows because you already know what has happened. They filmed this, must have been a year ago, because we already know what happened, right? But it started off with Spice saying she almost died, or she did die, they brought her back, and due to a BBL. Now, initially, when she first got sick and was in a coma, whatever she was in, they said it wasn't a BBL, it was something else. But it was always speculated to be a BBL. Okay, so she told the truth. It was a BBL. All right. And that she almost died, right? They started off with that, even though we all know that she's fine, because I follow on social media, we all know that she's fine, right? Plus we've seen her on, see, that's the weird thing, because we've seen her on the reunion show that Mona do with all the Love and Hip Hops, right? Well, anyway, we know Spice is fine. Jock has dyed his hair blind. You know, every season Jock do something different with his hair. He's dyed his hair blonde now. Him and his wife look pretty. Everybody doing well on that front. Who I really want to talk about is Scrappy and Erica. Scrappy and, not Erica, Scrappy and, what her name is, Bambi, right? She filed for divorce. Now this is what always confuses me with women. If you see his track record, right? Even though people can't change, they can't change, you got to give them a chance to change, right? Watching Atlanta Housewives, I stopped after Phaedra. A lot of people say they stopped after Phaedra left. Phaedra was very funny, but you know Phaedra's gonna be on Married to Medicine, so you have to watch it because I'm dying to see how her and Dr. Heavenly gonna get along. I don't know if they're gonna get along. I hope they don't. I don't like Heavenly. Anyway, Bambi spit out 3 babies for Scrappy right away. Boom, 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 boom. Right. And now she's upset because he's not at the house. She's spilling all the business. He ain't paying no bills, right? He ain't paying no bills. When they look at the other Love and Hip Hops. Oh, okay. He's not paying bills. And so when he put her in that house, I thought they was buying that house, right? Child, they was paying rent. And he ain't been paying the rent, so she gotta move. Now let me tell y'all something what I know, because I'm down here, right? Scrappy do a lot of promoting. He any kind of event or anything, they pay them people to do that, right? I don't know why he ain't paying the rent and paying the bills. She said he don't pay the rent, he don't pay the bills, and she had to figure it out, right? But you knew he was irresponsible. Like, I like Scrappy, don't get me wrong, I like Scrappy. But you knew he was irresponsible when you got with him. And a lot of times women think they could change him. I'm the one. He loved me the most. He married me. I'm the one. No, that's not how that worked, right? So, he ain't paying no bills. He ain't doing what he's supposed to do. He ain't have watching the kids or whatever, right? So, she's filing for a divorce, right? I don't like her either. And I'm going to tell you why I don't like Bambi. So, you know, the one boy from Miami, Chaotic, he has since moved here, right? Cut his braids off and moved here. Well, Bambi walked up to him like it's his fault that Scrappy ain't paying bills and taking care of his kids and doing all the stuff. He like confused, like, huh? What? Right? She really went in on him, but he said, I let her vent. I just let her vent, which was, man, good of him, right? She is jealous. She shouldn't be in bed. Yeah, she did. So, Bambi is mad at the world now. Now, let me tell you, Bambi, see, this is why you gotta watch who you be around. Watch your circle. Bambi, Sierra, and Erica Mena, they all had dudes. Now they don't, right? And you think it be staged? You think when she had them babies, she spit them babies out? Oh, you said what she said to him be staged? I don't know. Isn't that what Erica said about it? Right, that's what I'm saying. That was my point. I was getting to my point. Like, that's who he was when you got with him. He just married you. But that's who he was, right? He was an irresponsible dude. He was an irresponsible mama's boy. Period, right? So, now you're talking about him. He ain't doing this, he ain't doing that, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. Okay, and she's hurt. But it's being rumored that she was messing with Scrappy when he was with Erica. I don't know. All I remember was she was in the tub with Benzino and Kirk. Now, I do remember that. And the people ain't never let her forget it. Every blog I see, the comments is full of that, right? So we all remember her in the hot tub with Kirk and Benzino, right? I heard Scrappy is back with Diamond. That's what they saying. That's what they're saying. That's word on the curb, right? Now, Diamond was with this dude. He really liked her. What's his name? Pimp or something? He had a funny name. What was his name? Pimp? Something. It was Pimp. Wasn't his name Pimp? So he back with her, right? Now, how do I explain that? Why would Diamond be back with him? It's life after divorce. You have to get and put your big girl pants on and get it. Yeah, it is. But she's hurt. See, what happened? I'm going to give you my synopsis of it. So you came on the set. You was already on Basketball Wives. You were spinning all around, going from state to state, right? Then you come in Atlanta, you knock Scrappy off, right? Exactly. So you knocked Scrappy off, right? And you knew he was in love with Erica. Everybody knows that. You could see it, right? So he was dating Erica Banks. Well, I don't know if he dating her, but he sure like her. Maybe they is dating. I don't know. He's Scrappy and Mama D, drama queens. Yeah, definitely Mama D. I'd like to meet Mama D. I'm telling y'all, I want to meet Mama D. Y'all gonna see me take a picture with her. But anyway, because she know what the old head means is at. She know where they at, Mama D. So, I think, so you got on the show, you thought you had won. Because you took him from Erica, what she said, she took, people say. But Erica didn't want him. You got him, and you spit them babies out real quickly. I know when she spit them babies out, you was trying to secure him, right? You already married him. You didn't have to have them babies, right, like that, right? And, but she wanted to have them babies. Because what I noticed, y'all, about girls, when there's a baby mama, the first baby mama, that's always the important. When the family love her, everybody love her, they used to seeing her with her, everybody like her, right? So then when the second girl come in, she's going to always want to have more kids than the first one. I've seen it all my life. She's going to want to have more kids because she think the more kids, then I'm the one. It don't work like that, though. The girls do that, right? So, she spit them babies out every 9 months. She spit them babies out, right? He didn't change, right? Just like Erica Mena and Safari. He didn't change. He married you, but he didn't change. He didn't change. You had two right away. You already had a child. You could just marry him and have fun with him. Don't even marry him, just have fun with him. You know what I'm saying? But they marry him, and then you mad when they still the same person that they was before you got with them. That's who they are, irresponsible dudes. That's what they do, right? Now they say Sierra's dude cheated. I don't know. He got big hips. I don't know why he would be wanting to cheat, right? But Sierra's like childlike. She's like a little girl. So maybe he got tired of that. He wanted a grown woman. But all three of them was good friends. And now all of y'all don't have your guys, right? I think people live in a microwave society. You want everything right now. Nobody ready to work on it, work for it, keep it, hold it, right? But also, you can't be with somebody and think you can change them. And as women, we think that. And they're young, so they still think that, right? But know that whoever you marry, that's who you got. That's who it is. Him. That dude, right? That's who you got, and you can't change them. Men don't change unless they want to. No matter what kind of sexual acts you perform, all the stuff you do for them, they're not going to change until they want to. It doesn't matter. You can be the goodest pumpkin pie. They're not going to change until they want to, right? And so now she's hurt. Now she's hurt because he being who he is. He outside every day. He outside. Every day on the radio, Scrappy is promoting something. He's promoting something. Now, Jock do too, but the difference, Jock is on the radio. The difference is Jock take his wife, when they do stuff, it's him and his wife. You can't go, Bambi, because you got 3 kids. Now, if you had been cool, see, Bambi was stupid, because what she should have did was be friends with Mama D. No matter how crazy she is, she should have befriended her. That's what she should have did, and their relationship would have probably lasted and molded, and But you can't, even though he said, this is who I'm with, Mama, don't be talking to her like that, I'm with her. It still don't work like that. That's his mama. You gotta be cool with the mama, flat out. Or fake like you're cool with her anyway. Especially it's a big personality like Mama D. You gotta be cool with her. As crazy as she is that way, when you get cool with her, and she gets to acting crazy, you're like, Mama D, stop acting crazy. Stop it right now. Give me a minute. But you're a little too aggressive. Mama D was aggressive. You was a little too aggressive as the girlfriend / wife, whatever. She's too aggressive. So now he's back over there with the mama. It's like Ernest back over there with his mama, right? You gotta learn to play your role until you get a better role, if that makes sense, right? Or don't get in it. I don't suggest anybody date a mama's boy. If your mama that tied up into your life, because I can't. I've had experience with that. I can't. It's hard. It's hard to break them from their mama. It's hard. This is the guy I told y'all with them long little toenails. He was a mama's boy. His mama and his sister was running through his money. Just running through it, right? And he had bought me some stuff on a credit card. No, he about none. He had paid a bill or two with his credit card. Child, next time I asked about that credit card, his sister had it. I don't think he ever got it back either, right? And you can't deal with them people that's they mama's boys. It don't work unless mama okay it. So therefore, if you like that man and he's a mama's boy, you got to get it over. You got to be cool with the mama. If you want him, you got to be cool with mama. Mama gonna mess it up. That's what she's gonna do. He's not strong enough to go against his mama and say, "Mama, hey, this is my woman. I love her." When he did it, when Scrappy did it, he had the whole Love and Hip Hop family standing right there over him, breathing and praying for him. Right? They gave him the courage to say that, but it didn't last. So you can't fool with a mama's boy. Just can't fool with him unless you know how to. Can't fool with him. Can't fool with him, y'all. I'm sorry, you just can't fool with them. So we're going to see how that ends. I think they come on tomorrow. Yeah, I think they come on tomorrow. Is it tonight, tomorrow? Real Housewives are going to come on tonight. I think they come on tomorrow. I don't know. I got to see. They come on tomorrow. But y'all know what's interesting? It's a show that comes on TV One called The One with Kirk Franklin and his wife. I don't know his wife's name. And his wife. And his wife, right? And it's real interesting. Now, I don't know if I could do it. Let me give y'all the premise of the show. So, they in a house. They down here in Atlanta. You know all the shows is in Atlanta. They down here in Atlanta, right? So, they got two people, two black people, a girl and a man and a woman, right? They not together. They gonna find her some dates. They gonna find him some dates. So, what they do is, which would be so weird to me, they put them in this house, and every week they go out on 2 dates at the same time. It's 2 dates at the same time. That's the weird part, right? And so it just started. It's about the third or fourth episode, right? It's on TV One. So she go on 2 dates, he go on 2 dates, right? And then you come back together, and then you sit down with Tammy and Kurt. Tammy, that's her name. Tammy, that's her name. I said it. And figure out which one you're gonna bring into the house, right? So they do this for 4 or 5 weeks. Right? Yeah, this is the 4th week. They do this for 4 or 5 weeks. And then at the end of the 5th week, everybody's in the house living together. That's when it's going to get exciting, right? So anyway, it's exciting now because people are so weird. People are so weird. And you can see it on the TV screen. So they go on the dates, which is weird to me. I couldn't date 2 people at the same time because you ask this person questions, you ask this person questions. Sometimes they doing group activity like yesterday they went bowling. I'm not bowling. They went shooting pool, right? But you're in competition. Me, myself, as a woman, I couldn't get on that show because I don't want to be competitive. I don't want to be competing for nobody's time and pick me. Because at the end of the day, they go back to the house, then he got to decide who he want to pick. And she got to decide who she want to pick. That's got to be embarrassing, right? Like, he ain't pick me, now you got to go home and you sad because he didn't pick you. Right? Yeah, Tammy, I figured it out. So, it's good. It's interesting to watch. I know I like to study human behavior. I like sociology, right? So, they go on these dates. Now that these dudes are on these dates and they know the cameras is rolling, I have seen one time the dudes was so crazy at the end of the date and they go back in the house to pick. She said, I don't want either one of them. She said, nobody. I picked nobody, right? This week she said to pick both. That's because she had to pick because she was them last 2 was weird. Last week, the dude she picked, when they brought him in the house, so what they do is, this one time they had a group party in the house, right? Her 2 dates, his 2 dates. They in the house together, eating, talking, playing games, right? Child, one of her dates was interested in the girl over there for the dude, right? Saying all kind of weird stuff, just weird, right? I forgot what the other dude was doing, but it was a really weird situation, right? And, what did he do? I wish I could remember. I can't remember. But it was a weird situation, right? So my chair is moving. So, it's interesting to watch. But like I said, after next week will be their last time they go on dates. And then everybody they've picked, it's going to be 5 people. She got 5 people. He got 5 people. Now, how they eliminate them, I don't know. but it's gonna be 5 people that you like in the house with you. And they all vying, and the man is a nice looking man, he got salt and pepper hair, but he's only 43, but he look, his hair, he don't look old, but he's got salt and pepper hair, right? So they liking the salt and pepper. It's on TV1, Sheila. You can go on demand and watch it, right? You gotta watch it because it's the 4th week. Next week will be the last week that they go on dates, and then, like I said, everybody's gonna be in the house. So it's gonna be the 2 people and 5 dates. It's gonna be 12 people in the house, right? And they are going to be vying for these people's attention, right? Listen, this is gonna be wild, y'all. Now, Kirk is he's got a lot of personality, so it's very interesting. He's got a lot of personality, right? But with the ones to watch is the women that's gonna come in there because they all vying for that man's attention, right? And y'all know how we get. That's why I would never. If I meet a guy now and he's saying he's talking to her and her, I've told dudes this: go and talk to them and leave me out because I'm not competitive. I'm not gonna compete for your time. Either you like me or you don't. But it's going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting, right? I can't wait. I can't wait till they get next week over because I seen a clip. And it seemed like somebody, of course, get into a fight, right? I seen a clip. Now, also, the black guy, I seen another clip next week. The black guy wants everybody to eat. They have a party in the house again, and they got, what's the uncooked fish? Sushi, right? And the black guy say, one of the girls' dates say, I don't want that. If y'all got some greens and cornbread, we can taste that, but I don't want that. The guy gets upset and say, take your country ass home. I thought that was offensive, and that was a clip from next week. I thought that was offensive because everybody don't eat sushi. I don't eat sushi. Do y'all eat sushi? I ain't interested in eating. I ain't that much interested in eating cooked fish, let alone uncooked. He does what, Sheila? But it's gonna be very, very interesting when all them people get in the house, honey. Cause I know all them women gonna be about half butt naked. Everybody got big booties. They gonna be trying to, and we trying to get his attention, right? And we trying to get his attention. Now I don't know how because the dude she picked, the first dude she picked, I think she likes him, but the rest of the dudes she picked, I don't think she has no connection to him. She's just picking because she have to. The very first dude she picked, I think she has a connection to him. If he don't blow it, I'm gonna say that again because I think he's a vegetarian. I don't know. He's an earthy dude. But I think she like him. She likes him. But the other dudes, I don't think she not like that. She just want to see if she can like them, which is hard to do. That's hard to do. So we'll see, y'all. We'll see what happens. But if y'all get a chance, y'all watch that. And matter of fact, y'all don't forget to go to my girl's page, Spying on Shani on YouTube. Go to her channel, Spying on Shani, SHONNIE. Hey, Connie. What's going on with you? We talking about all things real. I forgot to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Come on tonight. I ain't gonna watch it till tomorrow, right? Kurt Franklin, he does have a huge, but I like Kurt Franklin. I liked him on the gospel show. What was the gospel show called? Whatever that was called. He has a very huge personality. And at first when I used to think like, how did his wife, because he's so short and little, that's how that man was that I went on a date with, short and little like that. But he's so personable and he's so funny. I like a dude that's funny. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't know if he's a pastor, he's a minister of music or something, right? But he ain't all churchy. Some church folks is too churchy, right? He's fun to be around. I could be around him. He's fun to be around, right? I could see Sunday Best. That's it. I could see how his son was like that. He just was weird, mixed with that. But I could see. You been at the house? I could see how. His son got that from him because I just absolutely adore Kurt Franklin. I think he's a hoot, right? I think he'd be fun to be around. I forgot what I was saying. Real Housewives of Atlanta. So listen, Marlo is trying to keep her peach, right? But I seen today on the blogs, I ain't had time to look at it, that Sonya, that's the track star girl, and her fine husband, the girl from Jamaica, and Candy's gonna fall out. See, what has happened is somebody explained it. Funky Dynamic explained it. So You know, Candy had a shooting down here at her restaurant, right? And they closed it, right? They had a shooting and they closed it. And he says they had to discuss what they were not going to talk about of Candy. Marlo is upset because they keep talking about when she cut that girl 25 years ago, but they don't want to talk about Candy's shooting at her restaurant, right? This is reality TV and Candy should talk about it. And so when they do speak on it, they say the incident. Somebody died. That ain't an incident, right? So, you know, did it die? I think he died, right? Now, Marlo's nephew died, but he didn't die at Candy's restaurant, which she was making it confusing. It seemed like it, but he didn't. He used to work for Candy, then he stopped working for Candy, and the person that worked for Candy shot him and killed her nephew. But it didn't happen at a restaurant, right? But there was another person that got shot at Candy restaurant. Well, anyway, he says that Candy had already discussed with them not to speak on that. Now, when the producers asked her, she said, we're not going to talk about it. And Ty said, it's legal, we can't talk about it. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. But Marlo's upset that everybody can talk about their business and Candy can't talk about hers. Well, Candy do talk about a lot of her business. It's just that she don't want to talk about because that's, you know, her brand and she got a lot of restaurants and so on and so forth, right? So, you don't like Sonya, Connie, you don't like Sonya? I like Sonya, why you don't like her? But I'm going to tell you this, though. Sonya, the sister and the husband got to get out of that house because they're going to fall out. Because he don't ever get a break. He in the house and she telling him what to do, and that's demeaning in front of is emasculating him in front of his wife, which is her sister. Marlo is a succubus, has been, you think I like Marlo, you think she a succubus? No, don't say that. And you don't like Sonya. I like Sonya, but I just think that Sonya said put her whole family on the show. Now, I don't know if all the people get paid, but she put all the people in the house and her husband ready for them to go. Sonya, she is, that's right, I forgot about that. You're right. Because she did Drew wrong. See, I'll tell you what happened with Sonya, which a lot of girls do when they first season around on these reality shows. They want to get in with the cool girls. They want to get in with the cool girls so the cool girls turn on them, right? So what has happened is Sonya was so busy wanting to be down with Kenya and Candy that she eliminated Drew. You know, she flip-flopped on Drew, right? When the reality is, they flip on you, right? So, now Sonya has went on trips, family trips with Candy and all that and that. But something's going to happen today. I've seen it in the blogs or somewhere on Google or something. Something's going to happen today between Sonya and Candy. They are feuding, right? In real time. Or, you know, on this episode or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it was in the past or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, she is a flip-flopper. She is a flip-flopper. But I think what's happening is she's realizing who these people are. See, whenever you get on a new set, I don't care where it's at your job or somebody's house, sit back and observe the people. Don't be trying to be somebody's friend right away because you don't know them people. Relax. Sit back and watch. Observe, right? And because Drew and Kenya is biting and riding so hard on Candy. Especially Drew. Jesus Christ, right? And so Marlo get into a confrontation with Candy. Candy piped up, right? Yeah, she did Drew wrong because she wanted to kiss the... Yeah, exactly. Candy piped up, right? They had to hold her down, push her back, get her and all that, right? Marlo was standing there talking. Marlo put her hands behind her back. Now, Marlo explained after that why she puts her hands behind her back. She said because she's tired of them saying she's aggressive when she's not being aggressive. Yeah, she cut the girl in her face 25 years ago, 23 years ago, but that was then, this is now, right? So, yeah, I can't do Drew either. But we got to watch and see what happened. Is it a fly in here? See what happened with her and her husband, right? Because they look all lippity-dippity. They're the most lippity-dippity they ever been, right? So, Marlo says that they keep bringing it up, and they do. So when they went out to the parking lot, it was like, and what about, we talk about that girl? Well, how many times y'all gonna talk about that? She stabbed the girl 25 years ago. We done all did some shit 25 years ago. We did that then. We ain't doing that now, right? That's what get on my nerves with them. And that's all they can say about Marlo, is that she stabbed the girl in her face. The girl probably got on her nerves. I don't like most of the cans. Why do you, Connie? Why do you watch it? Who do you like in it? Better not say Kenya. You better not say Kenya. Who? Let me see. Who not? Do you like Manetta? Manetta riding Candy hard too. Let me see. Who else on there? Who else we got? Sonya, Manetta, Drew. We don't like none of them. Kenya don't like her. Who else on there? Marlo. I just like I like Candy. Who you like? You like Kenya? And I like Candy. Don't get me wrong. I like Candy. Kenya I don't like. I do not like. She's evil. Kenya's evil. Now that's who's evil. Kenya's evil. She's evil and mean-spirited. She's mean. You know, it's one thing to be messy. She's mean-spirited, though. She's you got to. She think up stuff to do and say like that's. She wastes too much time. Manetta is riding hard. Why they ride? Do Candy pay all their bills? Cause they ride hard for Candy. They ride hard for Candy, right? They all ran out there to it. And you know what get on my nerves too on these reality shows? They be like, you didn't have my back. What grade y'all in? Grown woman, you got your own back. I love Nene too. I love Nene until she got beside herself, right? And she turned into a bully too, but I loved Nene. I really loved her personality, but she got beside herself. And I guess money and status do that to you. I don't know. I don't like anyone on the cast. No, don't like nobody, Sheila. You don't like nobody. Let's see, not even, you don't like Candy? Candy cool. I think she's overstayed her time. I think Candy's overstayed her time. Because what else can we do? Mama Joy's still the same. Our mean old auntie still the same. Like, what else can they bring to the table? If she started acting better, then what? What that say on my TV? What? She started acting better than the other girls. Oh, she started. Who did? Nene? Yeah, who do I like on the show? That I really, really like. Can't get enough of. Nobody but Marlo. Marlo's my girl. Marlo's my girl. Kenya can go. Drew is a flip-flopper. I'm feel sorry for her. I know I'm going to feel sorry for her going through what she's going through, so we're going to give her a pass. Sonya is a flip-flopper. Manetta is riding the too hard. Cass could be acting too proper like prep girls. Yeah. I like the original girls of Nene, Portia, because they had personalities. Nene, Portia, Phaedra, Sheree. Oh, Sheree on there. Y'all don't like Sheree? Sheree's there. That's who we missing, Sheree. Y'all don't like Sheree? Candy gonna be there until the show shuts down. And plus, like I told y'all before, a lot of time they go on them trips and it's Candy sponsors her. You know, I think they're gonna keep Candy there too. She is born and dry. Who? Candy? Who dry? Who born and dry? I seen they doing real good there on their tours. She by Sheree can go. I ain't gonna listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Sheree from Cleveland, she a homegirl. I ain't gonna put her out the show. I'm not gonna put my homegirl off the show, right? Plus, Sheree she is the original. Sheree is the original. She is the original. She was on there from day one. Sheree has left and came back. That very rarely happens, right? Sheree has left and came back. She looked good. She 50 plus and she looked good. So I like that in her. It took her 5-6 years to build her house, but she got it built, right? I like her stick-to-itness. Now, she ain't the brightest bulb. But she got right? She's got so I like her. Oh, I know what I got to tell y'all before I go. Y'all know what I got to tell y'all? I ain't watched it since they left, but I only like Phaedra Nene. It's like Candy business, man. But her mother too much. Her mama still too much. Her mama still talking about how they been married for 10 years. Derek from Love After Lockup, right? And Monique, you know, they broke up, right? Now check this out. I saw a live. A piece of a live. I didn't see the actual live. I saw a live where y'all know why I'm so crazy right now? Y'all don't know why I'm crazy, but I'm crazy in my head because I ain't had no sweets all week. Anyway, I just had to get that out. Hey, girl, where you been? We need one more season of Nene, Phaedra, Kim, Portia, Sheree. Yeah, and Cynthia. Yeah, we need all them back. We need to just bring all them back. Put them out and bring them back. You right. But listen, Nene done cussed him out so bad she can't never get back. But listen, Derek did a live with his new girlfriend, which is really the old girlfriend, right? All right. Now, the old girlfriend is 12 years older than him. She's 42. That's what we've been saying is his sugar mama or cougar mama or something, right? Hey girl, been missing you. So now, let me tell y'all about the video. And I know Monique is going crazy in her head. So, during this live, they was talking about, they've been kicking it since way back, and they named the year and all this stuff, right? And so, he's in D.C., right? The girl lives in D.C., he's in D.C., right? And he said, yeah, it would be. He said, yeah, I'm here. So I guess the people was asking him, you gonna stay there? He was like, yeah, I'm here. This is where I'm at. I'm here, right? So she said, I ain't seen, and they were so giddy and so, stop it. Right? He kept looking at her butt. He couldn't stop looking at her butt, touching her butt, right? And she said, well, I ain't seen you in 18 months, right? I ain't talked to you. That's what she said. I haven't talked to you in 18 months. Now check this out, y'all. She said, she started naming all the penitentiaries, right? I know the name of the penitentiaries because he's from Ohio, so I know the penitentiaries that she naming, right? She was like Lorraine, she was naming them. So she had been visiting him, right? She had been visiting him. And I guess when he cut into Monique with them 3 PPPs, he stopped talking to her or either told her, fall back, because that's what dudes do. Fall back, let me get this money. I'm going to get back with you, right? Child, she said they were just so giddy. Stop. It was all giggly and all the teeth. You can see all everybody's teeth, right? And yeah. And so he said, I'm here to stay. And she said, I haven't seen you, I haven't talked to you in 18 months, right? And then, you know, they was giggling and touching and giggling. And then they would leave out the camera and they come back. And they was like, okay, we got to go, right? That means y'all know what we about to do, right? So Derek had a girlfriend all the time. That's what I said. He had a girlfriend all the time. Derek is a sick, yeah, he is. And he don't want, at first I said he don't want her. I said that off the top. Then they kept being around each other. I said, well, maybe he do. Then once I found out she had got 3 PPPs, $60,000, and ain't got a dime of it, I said, oh, he used her for her money. Now he don't want her, right? And she's over there hurt behind it, right? But you gotta know if you pay for a man, when the money run out, he's gonna be gone. You gotta know that, right? So the girlfriend, which is, she didn't look 42, you know, she was a cute little lady. She wasn't, wasn't nothing fancy about it. She was cute. That's where he at. Now I don't know if he's gonna be there forever, but he was making it seem like he's going to stay there. That's how he's making it seem like he's going to stay there. I don't know. Okay? Listen, these reality folks, child. First of all, as women, you know what I'm going to do, y'all? I just got to find the time to do it. I got to get my website together first. It's going to be, I don't know if it's going, I think I'm going to do it, it's going to be on YouTube. I'm going to start another YouTube channel, but it's going to be based on, I don't know if I'm going to start another YouTube channel or I'm going to do it on TikTok. But I have to talk about the narcissist, that my 10 plus years with the narcissist, right? I have to talk about that. Because there's some women out there dealing with that right now and don't know that that's what it is. Because I was in it and did not know. I just didn't have sense enough to be afraid of him or nothing like that, right? I just thought he was crazy, And the money was so good, I just didn't care at one point. It became I don't care, right? Derek got a place to lay his head until he catches next prey. Yeah. So I've thought about it. Me and my daughter's been discussing this, right? And so what I think I'm going to do is do it here, but I'm going to go live, but that's all I'm going to be talking about when I go live. Sundays I'm still going live on Sundays, but this platform. But I think that I need to separate it because it's real deep, and I believe that's my calling, right? Yeah, and that's where I'm at with it, right? Because the more, like I said, I was not even aware of it until I started my YouTube channel. That's what he was, right? Wasn't aware of it. Started reading it and researching it, right? And so, I'm pretty sure I just got to figure it out, and I got to figure out the time because I can't even. I write a little bit every day, but I can't really get into the right because I got to get my website because that's my money. I don't have a job, right? So I gotta get that off the ground. But I think that that's my next endeavor. Because you gotta start deciding. That's what I want to do. Because listen, what he did to me was textbook, right? The love bombing and all that, textbook, right? So I want to discuss that. And I've got to discuss it. It's on my heart. It's been on my heart for a minute, but today is really like lately, right? It's been on me to talk about it, right? And so I didn't know. I got to talk about it. Real simple. I'm gonna talk about it on TikTok too, but I got to talk about it because somebody needs. I know I'm gonna help somebody, but somebody needs to know these things because I was not aware. And had I not been as strong as I am, he'd have broke me. He'd have broke me, right? I remember I told him that one day. I said, "If you a lower self-esteem woman, you'd broke up. You'd have broke me." But I just, it wasn't me. It's so much I want to say, but can't do it in an open forum. So where would you like to do it at? I would definitely be there to support. Thanks, Dick. Where would you like to do it at? Help me out, Connie. Where would you like to do it at? You have so many different stories shared just from life. I do, right? And so, but this was the biggest. Listen, let me tell y'all something. This was the longest relationship I ever been in. I've never been in a long-term relationship. Not even with none of the men I got kids by. The men I had kids by was just people I had grew up with. You know, people you know, whatever. You be in a relationship, they like you like them back in. But this was the longest relationship that I'd ever been in, and this was the relationship I thought I was going to be in for the rest of my life, right? And it's so weird because he was crazy as shit, you know, but not to the natural eye crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, my daughter said that, right? One day you should do a show that we can hit the link because I have a whole conversation with you in my head. Okay, Lorraine. Okay. Y'all about to make me cry. Hold up, listen. So I was discussing this with my daughter yesterday, right? And she said, "Ma, you should get a membership, right?" Now I got to see about how you do that. I know a lot of bloggers are doing that, but I was just thinking that I didn't have enough. I don't have enough subscribers because still don't get paid from YouTube. I don't have enough subscribers. I'm monetized. I can get paid if I had enough subscribers, right? And I don't know how to build my platform no more than what I'm doing now, except that I don't upload videos right now because I'm trying to get my website and my book done. But that's what my daughter said to me, right? Because she's a YouTuber like my friend Jeanette. She and Neek, they watch YouTube. They don't really watch TV that much, right? They YouTube, right? So they say Patreon lets you say whatever. Yeah. Now, so I don't. So what is it? So let me ask y'all this, because I don't know. I know Tasha K and Larry Reed. Some of them folks got Patreons. What does it cost, like, for you? What would it cost for you guys to listen when I say? Because I got a lot of stuff to say that I can't say it the way I want to say it because YouTube will penalize you, right? So I can't say a lot of things, and then I don't want to offend people. You know, I feel like she's my. You do right. So I'm thinking that. Oh, you set the price. Oh, okay. And Patreon is a paid subscription for whatever amount. Oh, you know, my daughter told me that. See, she knows more about it than I do. Oh, I'm gonna have to get to do that because there's a lot of things I want to say. But it's a lot of things I want to say, but I can't cuss. I can't speak openly like I want to, right? Also, when I was on TikTok live selling my sunglasses, it only happened once. It was trolls on there. I had never experienced trolls, not even on YouTube. If I did, I didn't pay no attention, right? So, okay. I'm going to do that, guys. I'm going to figure that out. After I get my website situated, Hopefully I'm going to do that this week. I got to, right? Oh, I subscribe to some for $1.99. Oh, really, friend? Okay. Okay, and so I can go on Patreon okay, let me help me. I'm going fast. My head going faster than my mouth. So, with the Patreon, I can go live whenever I want. Is that how that works? And I know I can say what I want, but is that how that works? I gotta look into that. Because my daughter was just telling me that. She told me that yesterday. We had a whole discussion about it today, before I got on here. She was like, "Mom, you would be good at that. You could say you could talk how you want to talk." I am your auntie. I subscribe for $1.99. Okay. Live and upload videos. But you should still do a YouTube membership and people will join. So, the membership is different than the Patreon. Because I see a lot of bloggers have memberships. Let me read this. You set the monthly fee and provide membership-only videos, emojis. I subscribe to 2 other YouTubers. They have members on the other. Shut up! So, now what is the membership? Do you set your own membership price too? Because I just started noticing that membership stuff. I thought you had to have 70,000, I don't know. Okay, I'm subscribed to 2 other. So you set the price for the membership and for your Patreon. Okay. And I'm a mod for them. So they have mods in there too. Okay. But the 2 other ones that I'm a member to, yes, you set your own price. Yes. Certain tiers to what the member... Oh, really? Okay. My daughter always tell me, because that's just my personality, right? She be like, you give too much away, right? Like, I help my friends and stuff, with stuff. Like, I don't have any money to help anybody, but, I'm resourceful. Right? Remember, I have special extra things others don't. Oh, I think it's per month, I think. I'm a mod for 2 membership. You too, Connie? Okay. Well, then you guys have really gave me some things to... I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. Matter of fact, Tuesday, I'm not doing anything. I got to go to the doctor Tuesday. So Tuesday, I'm going to look into that. Tomorrow, I got to talk with the ad people. Tuesday, I'm going to look into that. Oh. Okay. Oh, I look just like my son when I did that. I never saw that before. Okay. Y'all know what's so crazy? I can look at in the mirror. I can see I got 2 other sisters by my mama. And I can see them when I look in the mirror, and I can see my mother. The older I get, the more I look just like her. Let me take this wig off, child. I be looking just like her. Okay. That's what I'm going to do, guys. Because it's stuff I want to say. It is stuff I want to say. So what I'm going to do, it just came to me, right? Like today, I said, let me tell y'all something. God is good. Today I went to church. I'm still trying to find me a church home. I went to another church today. It was okay, but they ain't got no choir. See, I don't know if people not coming to church. But the last few churches I've been to don't have a choir. They have 3 or 4 people singing. The current monthly fee, you can unsubscribe at any time. So, no, okay. Because I'm an avid reader, right? Even though I have transitioned to audiobooks. I love audiobooks. Now, the book club. Okay, that's an idea. Hold on, let me get my notebook. The book club, right? So when you say book club, because I read all kinds of books, but my favorite, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My favorite are urban books. Those are my favorites, right? What book club? Oh, me too, Lisa Marie. What book club, Connie? Book club. Because I listen to books. I can listen to a book in 2 days. I used to read them fast, and now I listen to them even faster. You read a book, and after 2 months, we discussed the book. Wow! So do you do that with the membership? Is that the membership that you're doing that with? Because I'm a book reader. Oh my God, really? Because I be reading this book, y'all. I done read about thousands of books the last couple of years. Look up. Let me get my glasses. Look up what? Membership only. Look up for and Lady Nika. Lady Nika. I'm gonna have to check it out. And is that 4? It's rocks for it's rocks. Okay, book club is a great idea. I'm gonna definitely do the book club. I'm gonna do the membership. So let me get this right. So I can do a book club and it'd be membership, right? I can do Patreon and and Patreon is monthly fee too, and I can say the stuff that I can't say on here. I don't know if I'm interested in or not. Am I interested enough for a Patreon? My daughter been telling me that for the last few days. Back to what I was saying, y'all. I got to tie it all in. So I went to church today, and the church was okay. They didn't the choir. They could sing, but they didn't have but 3 people. But the songs they could sing. But they had one person singing all song. But anyway, the word was what was important. He was saying prayer, and I know this, right? And I haven't been praying as much. I say little baby prayers, but I seen the time where I had a prayer room at my house in Cleveland, a whole prayer room. Then I had a prayer closet, and here I don't have it. I could just go anywhere and pray, right? That's 2 new income streams. Yeah, because I have no income. I'm waiting to react. I'm waiting to read an Townsend book. Ex-husband. I want to read that too. And he's your friend. With book club, you can make it a few dollars with the link you provide us to purchase a book. Okay. But it wouldn't be my book. I can't sell nobody else's book. With my book, yeah. But I can't sell nobody else's book. But the book club, we could discuss. Her name is Lady Nika. Okay, Lady Nika. See, this is why you gotta have friends. People don't like you, they ain't gonna tell you shit. You don't have to do Patreon. You can do it on YouTube. Just make it for members only. You can. Oh, so with the for members only on YouTube, you can still say what you want to say. Got it. Cause I don't know enough stuff for Patreon. Cause in Patreon they be like, "Ooh, I got the tea. I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't know nothing." Okay, members. Oh, afterwards you can delete it and make it public. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm working on that Tuesday morning. I'm gonna pray. So back to the church, y'all. So he was saying, pray. That was the sermon, right? And gave scripture to it. And I know that to be true, right? And I have not been praying like I need to because my head is so full of stuff, right? And then, my kids are here. And my grandbabies is here, right? And when my grandbabies come in the door, as soon as they come in the door, I don't care if I got this door closed. As soon as they come in the door, they run right in. They open the door and they don't knock. They don't know nothing to knock. They fall. I got to teach them that. They run right in here and come to me and run and hug me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have that lot of peace like I did have off of linking items. Okay, friend. Immediately following this, I'm going to call you because you know about this. About the linking items. Okay. Didn't know this stuff because I need that. Y'all about to make me cry. Y'all know I'm a punk for real. Did y'all know that? I'm sensitive as shit, right? And when people do stuff for me or tell me or whatever, show me love, it affects me. Trust me, it affects me, right? And I didn't know this too until a few years ago, maybe even last year, maybe. It's been since I left Cleveland that I was an empath. I always knew that I took on people's feelings. I just thought that was just something I do. Like if somebody go up and be like, oh my God, I take on their feelings, right? And thank you. And thank you, Connie. And I always knew that I took on people's feelings. And my aunt used to say, you wear your feelings on your sleeve and all that kind of stuff, right? Didn't know of such thing as an empath again until I got on YouTube. I don't think I'd ever heard of that, right? I think I'm pretty smart. So I know that. And so I said all this to say because I when my good friend passed and I told her daughter, I didn't have the money to go, but my family would have got me there, but I didn't want to do that. But that was my first friend to leave this earth. I know from experience that I can't go to funerals, right? Because I went to them all my life as a kid, and I've been to funerals. People die in my family, but I stopped years ago looking at them. I don't go up to the casket, right? I don't go up there, right? It's too much emotion. I was trying to explain this to my friend. I didn't share with y'all, But my nephew was killed. My brother's son was killed about 3 weeks ago. And so a lot of people I was supposed to get with, I didn't get with them because a lot was going on in my family. And that was my son Joe that's here. That was his best cousin. And my other nephew that's here, they all three like this, tight, right? Tight from birth, right? So that was real, real heavy. Now, I didn't go for a number of reasons. But that was one of them, right? I didn't go. That's too much for me, right? And then my son was like, well, you got kids with something? I understand all of that. I'm not in the headspace. I'm not in the headspace for that, right? And so, even though I'm strong, everybody, you strong, yeah. But I'm also very, very sensitive and very, very weak. Nobody sees that, right? So, as a woman, as a human, yeah, I can't. So, as a human, God put you on this earth, you're supposed to have a mate. Now, all my girlfriends that single might disagree with me, but I'm just going to say this. So I've been through so much in my life, and I've overcome it, right? Mostly by myself, strong Jackie Superwoman, right? But I'm at a place in my life now that I can't take no more bullshit. I can't. Yeah, it's too heavy. I can't, right? And so I know, and this may shock y'all, but I'm saying this. I need and want a man, a companion, a partner, somebody to hold me, somebody like, I'm going through a sacrificial, strategic stage in my life right now, right? I need my man, I need my partner, somebody that I can cry to, somebody to go hold me, somebody can help pay some bills, right? I'm going through some things, right? And I need somebody, right? So I have friends that say, oh, I don't need no man, I don't want no man, fuck that, I'm done with them. I'm not, that's not me, right? Yeah, that was deep. It was a lot. It was sudden. It was a lot. They shot him up 6 times. It was a lot, right? And he's not that type of guy, right? So anyway, you just see the backdrop, girl. I did it myself. So I got a lot that I'm going, and what I'm realizing, the older I get, because I'm used to doing a whole bunch of things at one time, I realize I can't do that no more. Right? I got to do one thing at a time. Now, I'm still doing 2 things. I write my book and then I'm on my website. So I'm still doing 2 things. But really, I need to, if I had my good partner who's going to pay all the bills and do all this, I could focus on one thing, get that done. Focus on another thing, get that done. Right? I ain't got that. So I'm glad that y'all gave me all this information because I'm going to take it to and then back to what I'm saying about church. So he was saying all these things. And I had said today, I'm only going to go live. I'm not talking to nobody on the phone. Because I got a situation going with a cousin of mine. My cousin that I grew up with, right? That in my book and stuff, right? She is ill, very, right? And she's a year older than me. And pretty much nothing can be done. And they're going to put her in hospice, right? So I'm dealing with that, right? And so I'm tired of crying. My girlfriend died, my guy friend died in the same week, my nephew died a couple weeks later, now my cousin is ill, right? So, and I'm trying to do me so I can have some money and go on to the next stage of my life, right? So I just told y'all a lot right there, but, that's where I'm at. So, a lot of times I don't respond back because I'm dealing with something, right? I just don't tell folks. You know what I'm saying? And thank you. I've always been told that. And so it's like I have to set aside a time. Like I got a cousin. I got to call my cousin today and get an update on my cousin. I was, I didn't want to do it until after I did my live, right? Because it may be something I don't want to hear, right? So, that's where I'm at in my life, y'all. And so my friends who've known me a long time know that, but my new friends don't know that, right? And I don't want people to think I'm, putting them to, it's just not that. It's just that I'm dealing with a whole lot. And I'm the one, as in my immediate family, that everybody go to. I'm the strength. Well, God damn it, sometimes I get weak, right? And nobody understands that. I had to energize my battery. I had to do what I do. And the problem that I'm having is that in Cleveland, I went to church every Sunday. That was my center, right? Those folks, my good church folks, my pastor, those was my, even they crazy and wacky as they is, I'm gonna go here and somebody gonna say something. They don't even know nothing to be going on. Somebody gonna say something that's gonna uplift me and keep me going for the next week, right? Besides the pastor. So I don't have it here, and I ain't had it in 3 years. 2 years in Charlotte, okay, we got the pandemic, everybody in the house, cool. I've been here a year and a few months now, and I've been going to different churches, I can't get what I need, right? And I need that, because I don't want to have to slap the shit out of nobody. I said something aggressive to my son a few weeks ago, he has not forgotten, right? So I need to be centered, right? But I gotta find it. So I don't have I can read the Bible, do all that and pray, but I need to be around other folks like me, right? I ain't got that on a regular basis. I need my man to hold me and say, baby, it's gonna be all right. Or when I go crazy, if I go in the crazy tree, he can come up there and get me. You understand what I'm saying? We all need that as women. We all need that, right? Now some people can get along the rest of their life without it. It ain't working for me. It ain't working for me. Before doing it. Exactly. And that's what he was saying, Connie. And I have got away from that because I'm so busy trying to get some money and do this and do that and do this, right? I got to get back to that. That's what the whole thing, and I felt like the man was talking to me. I felt like, okay, I hear you, God. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? Constant prayer. And I'm used to being constantly praying. But it's a lot of distractions going on in my life and in my house. Okay? So I'm used to that, right? And I've gotten away from it, and I got to get back to that. So that's why I say when I come home today, it's going to be total peace. I'm just not going to say nothing. I'm not going to call nobody. I'm not going to do anything, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do anything. Yeah, please do. Please do. Please do. Because that's what I need. Like, I need that. I've been strong. I'm so tired of being strong, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, keep the balance. That's right. That's right. That's right. And that's what that's what I've been working on, right? That's what I've been working on. So that's where I'm at, y'all. I done told y'all a whole bunch, but I guess I need to get that out. But I done told y'all a whole bunch. Because I stopped seeing a therapist only because she felt that it was no longer needed, and I did too. Right? And she said, when you need me, call me, and I will. But I don't need her right now. Praying hard for your situation. Okay, we will do. We'll do. Yeah, we'll do. You know what I'm saying? I pray for a lot of folks don't even know they're getting prayed for every day, right? Folks I don't even talk to, I pray for, right? So, I understand more than you know. I'm here and I'm going to keep having. Thank you, Nick. Oh, y'all about to make me cry. Stop that. But, so I appreciate all that information, because now I'm going to go back with my daughter. Because, see, my daughter I'm smart, very smart, right? My daughter is smarter than I, right? And she's quiet. She's quiet. She don't talk, but she's the opposite of me, right? So, she can help me. And then I'm going to call my friend Jeanette. Jeanette is my friend, y'all, right? Jeanette on here. I've talked about her before. She's my new friend, right? And she's done a lot to help me financially and spiritually and physically, right? Y'all probably don't remember, but when I first moved here, I think she took me out. It was here, yeah, not Charlotte. It was here. I get that confused sometimes. And I met her friends, and they've always been nice to me, and they continue to be nice to me, right? And so that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? I could never repay her for all the things she's done for me. I could never repay her. More than what meets the eye. Yeah, I could never, ever, right? So, thanks for that information, y'all. Now I got to go. Let me tell y'all what I got to do. I got to go and cry a little bit and pray. I ain't had no sweets either, y'all. I'm trying not to eat sweets at all again. It's hard as shit. When I don't eat a lot of food. I had a salad today. I want some chocolate chip cookies. Now, my son has an ice cream truck, 2 of them, in my driveway, in my yard, right? Full of snacks and treats. Y'all know how traumatic that is? I can't eat none of that. Right? Yeah. So, pray for my strength, y'all. Pray for my strength. And I'm looking forward, stay focused, you got, and nothing but love. Thank you, Nick. Nika's like my little sister. I got y'all all my family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna work on that Tuesday. I'm gonna work on that membership. On the membership, I'm gonna work on that, and I'm also gonna try to figure out that book. Oh, Connie, that's right. You're gonna email me. You got my email to that membership deal, and see what happens. I said all this, y'all, because I've met people on here. I've met people on here, and I said, okay, I'm gonna get with you. Then I don't, because life happens, right? And it ain't because I forgot. Well, I did forget, but it's just because I'm busy too, right? I was depressed, and I came across this woman page, and I've been, oh, shut up! Shut up! Really? Girl, we can talk about that depression now. We can talk about that, child. Let me tell you what you got to do. We're going to talk about that. That's going to be all in my thing, because I've been there, done that, right? Been there, done that, right? Only I haven't taken medicine, but I went to get some, but I didn't. Yeah, we're going to talk about all those things. Let me put my notes down, because I got notebooks. Y'all see I got notebooks. We're going to talk about all those things in my... Because I have a lot of life experience, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all my real age, too. Those that don't know. I think only one person knows, and that's Jeanette. Depression and narcissism. The narcissist thing is a real thing, y'all, and we got to be aware of it. And what I'm finding is a lot of men and women, but mostly men, are narcissists, right? You do a lot for us too. Oh, thank you, y'all. Girl, listen, that COVID was something else, wasn't it? And when I was at church today, it was the older congregation, which a lot of times churches you go to in the older congregation, they still wearing masks. I need to, but what I do is I don't get in people's face. Now let me tell you what happened today. I'm a little weird. So, like at my church in Cleveland, we held hands and we prayed all that. If I was in Cleveland, I'm going to be doing that, right? Not doing the COVID. Not now, period, right? Today, these people were so friendly to me, right? I sat in the back, they were the ushers, they were real friendly to me, right? But then he said, shake your neighbor, you know, after, when they first get in there and say devotion, and they said, shake it, go, it was called meet and greet, something they called, I'm going to call it meet and greet. I was like, oh Lord, they going to touch, right? I ain't really wanted into the shaking of the hands, right? You got it in February? Ooh. And so, we got to shake it. Now, I don't want to be like, ooh, y'all ain't touching hands. I didn't want to, but I did. They did that twice, right? And so when it was time to go, this is what we do in the Baptist church. You hold hands, you sing the song, and you dismiss. I didn't look around nobody because I don't want to hold hands, right? Now, outside in the vestibule, they did have some, sanitizer stuff. But, I got to get used to that. I ain't really want into that touching and all that. I'm a hugger, which I miss. That's probably my problem. I miss hugging people. I miss, that. So I hug my kids and stuff, y'all. But anyway, yeah. I never shared you because of this I'm involved with. A whole lot of drama. Because of the what you involved with? I didn't see why I can't see that word? Hold on. Wait. Because of the sect you involved with? What that say? SECT? What that say? I never shared you because of the... I need y'all to share me with y'all people. Especially when the community. What community are you with? Oh, we can talk about it. Tell me in your... you don't want to put it out now. Tell me when you email me. And so I'm going to do the membership, and because I have a lot of things I want to say it how I want to say it. Because I know, let me tell you something, my ladies, I went to Sunday school, so I'm missing all this stuff, right? I went to Sunday school, and I went to Bible study on Wednesdays, Sunday school, and on Sundays before church. Now, my Sunday school ladies were all older ladies. A lot of people don't go to Sunday school. But I got a lot from them. If it wasn't nothing but peace, I got a lot from them, right? And they don't know my whole story, but they know I have a story. And they told me repeatedly that you can't keep that. You have a testimony, you have to share it to show what happens on the other side when you come out of these things, right? So I've been thinking about that for the last how many years they've told me that, right? So I know that I can help somebody because I've been through a lot of shit, y'all. And I don't look nothing like the shit I've been through. And I really should have one eye, a half a leg, on drugs, a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I did have a drug period, but not that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, thank y'all so much. I got to go cry. I got to go release this, right? Because y'all just did something for me. Because the man said that. pray. That was the whole thing. Prayer, talk to him. And I have church in my car and all that stuff. But I have been slacking on that. I've been slacking on that a little bit. Just because I've been so busy and focused on some other stuff. I done lost a little bit, not focused on God, but just on my prayer life. So anyway, y'all. Love y'all. I feel y'all. I hope y'all can feel me, right? Because I definitely feel y'all right now. I got to go and get with myself. We go through things and share with others to give out. That's right. Oh, I got to call you anyway because you gave a hell of a testimony on Facebook. And I got to tell you, I'm going to get off of Facebook too for a minute. I don't want you to cry, but you brought me through the storm. I'm glad I did. Child, you about to make me cry. But my friend Jeanette, I got to say this before I go. She put a testimony. I'm not going to share her story. She can tell that later if she wants to. But she put it on Facebook alone, and I read it all, friend, right? And I'm glad I did because I'm going to get off of Facebook for a while. Let me tell y'all why I'm going to get off Facebook. I'm going to get off Facebook because it's too much death. And it's too many people talking about pray for me. Pray what? You pray every time you're praying for all the people. What we praying for, right? It's too much for me right now, and I'm trying to go in another direction. Financially, it's too sad. It's too much for me, right? Even though Facebook is needed to keep you up with people who you're not around all the time, and I'm glad I had took it off and I put it back on, and when I put it back on, I see my friend Jeanette's testimony, and I'm glad I did because I want to see it because I'm taking it. I'm off of it now. But anyway, love y'all, Jeanette. I'm about to call you in a minute. Let me get myself together and I'm gonna call you. See y'all. Thank you.